So I want to start off by premises that I am glad that Good Morning Football is back. I am not a huge fan of the debate show TVs, the hollering and screaming. I do tune into it from time to time, but I do normally watch Good Morning Football. Today was their epic return, 8 a.m. here on the East Coast, and they had a new host. They had the same old Jamie, Peter, and the other guy, right? But I believe it's Devin McCourty. He is no longer there. He did not want to make the move out to LA. They inserted some other guy that I really don't know. He's a very African name. He is a black individual. Earlier in the show, very, very early, they were basically putting out terms that they no longer want to use in 2024 on the show. People were throwing out X Factor and sus, and Peter Schrager said, fire. I no longer want to use the term fire because he has a 12-year-old son, and apparently 12-year-olds now say the word slap. Like, that slaps, yo. That slaps. That slaps. No more fire. No more fire. It slaps. And the black guy, I don't know his name. I can't remember his name. Good. He instantly tuned me off. Instantly tuned me off because he's like, slap. I didn't know people like you talked like that. And everybody kind of looked at him kind of weird, like, what the F are you talking about, man? And then Peter, kind of joked it off, said, pretty fly for a white guy, right? He's like, oh, yeah, the white guy. This man's first show on Good Morning Football, you've been off for 4 months, you're going to race bait within the first 10 minutes of the segment? What is going on? What is going on? At the minute he said, I'm like, get that crap out of here, and I instantly tuned off. And then I jumped on the pigskin pundits, and I wanted to say this guy for everybody to hear. There will never be any race baiting here on Man Hour Live. There will never be any race card, black or white thing. All that stuff is completely stupid, and it pisses me off to the core. Pisses me off to the core. But I just want to say, guys, this will never be like that. Never be like that. That's my thoughts. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. It is time to get into some Baltimore Ravens talk. We get, let go my ego. He says, let's effing go. Chiefs Kingdom 3-peat coming, baby. Listen, as a Chiefs fan, right there's Chiefs Kingdom, fly high. I got the new flag coming from my daddy out in Kansas City. He went to the old Mickey D's and got me one the other day. I got the new one coming. There's a 3 feet spot right here. Right here. Next to good old, the GOAT of all time, Peyton Manning, there's a 3-peat flag going right there. Right there. Woke football station. No, not here. Not here. Not here. Not ever. But it is what it is. Sometimes people got to do what they got to do, right? But today, guys, on this week, July 29th, the last week of July, good Lord, guys, football starts Thursday, August 1st. Are you guys ready for that? Let's go. But we have made our trek around the NFL. There's only 3 divisions left for us to cover. We got the AFC North, we got the NFC West, and the NFC South. But today, we got to talk about arguably the toughest division in football. Today, we are going to talk about arguably the best team in that division, and that is the one and only Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens, guys, have been on this roller coaster of a ride for the last couple years, ever since drafting Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has pretty much catapulted them to the moon and having grand old things. Lamar Jackson got his dollar bills, yo. Last season, of course, he was at the highest paid quarterback at that particular time, but now Tua got paid, Jordan Love got paid. There's been a lot of other people that got paid. Pretty soon Dak Prescott's going to get paid. But before we move on to the NFL season of the Baltimore Ravens, we have to talk about what has been going on with the man, the myth, the legend, Lamar Jackson. We have to talk about how Lamar Jackson has had camp struggles the last few days, the last few weeks. Actually, camp started for them late or early last week. I want to preface this by saying that Lamar Jackson was sick. I don't want to get any twisted. I don't want you guys to get any thoughts in your mind. Lamar Jackson was sick. And being sick last week myself playing under the weather, coaching under the weather. Like, you are very, very foggy.